Hey, what's going on, everybody? King Sway here, and I'm back with another RPG horror tale for you. Admittedly, this one is actually very short, but I still thought it deserved a read and thus deserved to be told. The reason behind it is the DM, in my personal opinion, is kind of a dick. And he could have said something before things were done. This is about a homebrew rules that weren't explained until after the fact of a character creation done. So we're going to jump right into this. Here we go. Roll post. Be me. Come up with the gnome bard character I really want to play. Gnomes live to be like 500, and I wanted to pull a kind of expectation subversion of the whole horny bard trope. So I set it up that she was a retired grandmother of 14 kids to 5 different husbands. A ridiculous amount, but when you're 390 and most of your partners are humans, the scope starts to fall into reason. The concept being she had so many kids and started adventuring because she was obsessed with being remembered. Now, character introductions come around. Okay, me describing how my gnome is very old. Other player. How old? Me. It's rude to ask a woman her age. Never really agree with that one because, if you can ask a man his age, you can ask a woman her age. But I'm just for equality. Anyway. Other player. No. How old is she? My name. I sigh. 390. The DM immediately starts laughing. No, she's not. My name. Gnomes age like humans in my world. Does anybody else see what's wrong with that? Anybody? Anybody? You out there, AA Ron? Yeah, I just used a Key and Peele joke. I immediately start panicking because now my character is definitely coming off as some sleazy horny bard when I tried to pull an expectation subversion to portray the opposite. Then we went into damage control as DM hounded me for her real age. I use quotes when I say real. Come on now. Me. I guess she's 80 then. The DM. And I'll be giving you a -2 strength penalty if you make her that old. Me. Fine. How about 65? DM. Yeah, that's fine. We continued on with the session, but I was a little bitter for the rest of the day. And near immediately, my bard was mocked by the rest of the party for incessantly wild and sleazy lifestyle choices. And I don't agree with that. Just no. Honestly, I should have probably pushed back on it more, but I just let it sit because I was barely let into the table. And my self-confidence at the time was like a wet napkin. So, I let it slide. To this day, I've played the character over a year. The people I play with are great friends of mine, and this bard is one of my favorite characters, and I still play him to this day. Every 2 to 3 sessions, though, I still get called a whore. Don't agree with that. Again, just no. I accept blame that I should have asked the DM more questions, but I was pretty new to the game and never imagined DM saying, yeah, you don't live as long as the book tells you to. And that's the end of the post. Yeah, no. Okay, the reason I keep saying no is because if you're going to homebrew some stuff like that, OP was part of a group that they were just let into. The DM should have flat out said, if he was homebrewing something, hey, let me know what your choices are because there are certain things I have changed around. It's not like it's in the book. That would have alleviated so many problems. That would have alleviated the post. Hey, gnomes don't live to be as long. Gnomes age like humans in my world. Or this does that. Or there was a post where orcs, where the DM told the player, orcs aren't the raging kill machines that they are in his world. or rather that they stereotypically are in the Dungeons and Dragons world, they're not that in his world. One of the leading scientists and magicians was an orc, but the players kept trying to play him like the stereotypical orc, and he was like, no, this is not how this works. And I say that because that was the DM letting them know this isn't how this works ahead of time, you know, during character creation and even during the campaign. That's not what happened here with OP. There was no heads up or anything like that. And then, you know, the slut shaming, calling the character a whore like every 2 to 3 sessions. Dude, not cool. Not cool at all. Like, yeah, no, just that. Nothing about that sat right with me. But OP still enjoys the character. OP still plays the character and has found a table that they're comfortable with. So I'm happy for him. Before I go into my normal ending spiel, I actually want to talk to you guys a little bit about. Oh wait, it's coming up right now. What you see before you. It's the artwork for my latest book. Obviously you see it. It's called Battle World. I think I was explaining something about it before. It's an isekai. The male protagonist is a guardian of a dimension called Felgaia. While being from our world, he guards both worlds, but when he was younger, he fought an ancient evil that he thought he put to rest, but it's stirring again. Now with he's come back to Earth and tried to just have a normal life, but currently he's going through marital problems. And as he's going through marital problems, the ancient evil is stirring again, and he gets torn from Earth and back to him, and his family are forced to be on Felgaia. Now he has to battle evil, save Felgaia, and hopefully in the process save his marriage. This one is for anime heads and anybody that likes high fantasy, crazy high fantasy, because one of the things about the realm of Felgaia is that people from Earth can go to Felgaia and they can start using anime powers. I don't want to give too much of it away because I do want to leave a little bit of mystery for it. As I said, this is the artwork for it. I'm putting finishing touches on the book itself, and I will be publishing it on Amazon and Kindle either this coming Monday, if not Tuesday. And the moment it goes live, I will put a link in the description of my next video that I upload. Personally, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love my artist. The individual that did the artwork for it, I'm absolutely loving the artwork. Hopefully you guys will love the artwork too, and I obviously am encouraging you to go check the book out when everything's all said and done and it's out there. But now we're going to get into my usual goodbye spiel. So hey guys, if you're new to the channel and you like the story, think about liking and subscribing. If you're not new to the channel and you like the story, think about liking and subscribing anyway. This is a small action for you, but it means absolutely everything to me. It lets me know that people are loving the content that I put out there. Again, as I say often, I love interacting with you guys in the comments and going back and forth. But it also lets YouTube know that there are people out there digging what I'm putting out. And they'll put it out more so that maybe more people will start digging what I'm putting out. But as this is the end of what I have to say, I'm King Sway. You know, it says it right there, Battle World, King Sway. I'm King Sway, and I will catch all of you guys in the next one. I just remind you guys that you guys are friggin' awesome, and I love you all. Thanks for hanging with me.